of what our Defense Department's sitting on. Congress has been trying to get answers on UFOs for years, but the military stonewalled them each time. Stone walls are the only walls the government likes to build. But now there's a new break in the case, as David Grush, a decorated combat vet, former intel official, and member of a Pentagon UFO task force, he is blowing the whistle. He claims the Defense Department has been collecting alien spacecraft.
What conclusion did you come to at the end of your time on the UAP task force?
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
You're kidding.
No. I thought it was totally nuts.
Well, the truth's out there, ladies and germs. Our government actually has spaceships locked in a warehouse, probably somewhere piled up in front of the Transgender Shooters Manifesto. We'll never see it. The whistleblower alleges this has been going on for decades. And that's not just crashed ships he's talking about. We have stashed in Area 51. We have actual aliens.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the US government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone, yeah.
Do we have bodies? Do we have species?
Well, naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true.
Jeremy Corbell is an investigative journalist who helped obtain and release the DoD footage of UFOs and made contact with the DoD whistleblower as far back as 14 months ago. So you're vouching for this guy.
Well, we certainly know that Mr. Grush is who he says that he is, that he was in the position that he said that he was in, that he had the access that he said that he had. We know that for certain. And also we know that his colleagues and people around him find him to be a credible person, as do I. So now we're at the point where we have somebody making accusations. And these are accusations of a cover-up. This is accusations that we have been holding non-terrestrial materials and working on back engineering them. And if that is the case, it is our duty to have that investigated. And AARO, which is our government program, it is their duty now to investigate those claims, to either verify them or call them false.
Why don't we see any photos of these spacecraft or these dead aliens, do you think?
Yeah, I want to see them too, right? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Is we want to know. We don't want to think. We want to know. But this really does feel like an episode or that movie Don't Look Up. People have been saying for a long time that there are these reverse engineering of non-terrestrial craft, that this has been going on. We know for sure these things are operating in our skies. I think the big question is, who made them? Where are the manufacturing facilities for these? Where do they come from? Who's piloting them? And what do they want? And so these accusations by Mr. Grush, these really put a point right now on what the public wants to know. If there are holding facilities, open those doors. Tell the basic truth. Let us know.
Do you think the government would ever just say, you know what, we've been lying to you for 70 years. We got aliens, we got dead aliens. Here they are. I mean, the country would never trust the government again. And plus, we'd all take the cash out of the banks and start buying weapons, right?
The best way to know the future is to look at the past, so you can be cynical in that way. However, we are living in a different era, in a different time with journalism and information flow. So I think it's not about the corrosion of secrecy, because that is a problem. I think this is more about UAP, which just means UFO, transparency. And I think you can earn back public trust if there was a good reason to keep certain aspects secret for so long, which is undoubtedly what all the evidence suggests.
All right, Jeremy, thanks for bringing the whistleblower forward. We really respect that.
God bless and
I hope
thank
we
you
get a
for
little
watching.
momentum here.
Subscribe for more
See
aliens,
what these suckers look like.
or they'll come and get you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that were part
Thanks
of
to
bringing
new
people
subscribers.
forward.
See you
The
next
most I
time.
want to thank Mr. Grush for having the courage to tell his account.
All right, stay safe out there, Grush.
God bless.
Don't
See
let
ya.
anything happen to yourself.